Okay, I'm late to the game as always. A little while back, it seemed like everybody and their mom was reacting to the Little Mermaid trailer, Hocus Pocus 2 trailer, and Pinocchio live action trailer. And I was like, oh gosh, okay. Does like literally every YouTuber have to react to this? So I am definitely not reacting to the Little Mermaid one because it was only a teaser trailer. It was like literally a minute long and I've seen it. I mean, it was kind of hard to avoid seeing it because it was everywhere and it was really short and it was just bloop, it's over. Okay, it just showed her. It showed some fish swimming around and it showed the girl singing. She sang very beautifully. Didn't really give a lot away, so maybe when it gets closer to time for it to come out and they come out with like a longer trailer that has more to it, then maybe I'll react to that if I catch it quick enough. The Pinocchio one I'm not really interested in. I think I've seen bits and pieces of the trailer. I know it's Tom Hanks playing the guy. What's his name? I forgot what his name was. The guy that created Pinocchio. It's some kind of unique name. I don't know what it is. All I see is in these YouTube things are like, Pinocchio, the new Pinocchio movie is horrible. It sucks. It's blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I was never a huge fan of Pinocchio, like even the Disney version way back in the day. It kind of creeped me out and I really wasn't a fan of it. The story, I'm just not a huge fan of, a little wooden puppet boy, and then there's a blue fairy, and the creator guy gets swallowed by a whale, and then there's like donkey boys. I don't know. I just was not really into that one. So I don't really care about the live action version that much. I really am not that excited to see it. I do want to see the Little Mermaid one. I love mermaids in general, and so I've always been interested in watching mermaid stuff, mermaid movies, stuff like that. And I love The Little Mermaid. I've seen many different versions of it. Well, not many different, but a few different versions of it. I had one when I was a kid that was a live action version, and she had like brown hair, I think. Everyone's freaking out because in the Disney movie, she's white with red hair and like blue or green eyes. I can't remember. I think she has green eyes, doesn't she? And they're like, she has to look exactly like that. Like, no, she doesn't. It's a mermaid. They come in all different colors and hair colors and eye colors and skin colors, and who cares? Like, why does it matter? I don't think it matters. It's only the Disney version that's like a redhead. And all the other versions, she has brown hair, blonde hair, whatever. Doesn't matter. As long as she can sing good, because that's kind of the point. That she can sing good, that she's beautiful, that kind of thing. That she's got that young naivety, that stubbornness, that the character has. She has a crush on this human guy and she's not listening to her dad, and she's going to the sea witch and making this bad deals with her. That sort of thing. I've also heard that what's her name? I always forget her name. Melissa McCarthy? No. Is it Melissa McCarthy? I don't know. She's in the movie Bridesmaids, and she was in that show, Mike and Molly. She plays the Sea Witch, I've heard, but I haven't seen any images of her. And I don't know what she's going to look like or sound like or anything. So, I don't know what that's going to be like. Anyways, I'm not watching any of those, so why am I talking about it? I'm not watching Pinocchio. I'm not watching Little Mermaid. I'm watching Hocus Pocus 2. I have not seen this trailer. I don't know really anything about the plot or anything other than I just heard that they were making a second Hocus Pocus. I'm a little on the fence about it. I love Hocus Pocus. It's a classic. I watch it almost every Halloween. When I was a kid, we didn't own it on VHS or DVD or anything, so I just had to catch it on TV. It was usually around Halloween time every year. They would play it on TV at some point, and I just had to catch it on TV whenever it came on. And oftentimes I would be flipping through channels and it would be on, and I would just see it like halfway through, or I was lucky if I caught it at the beginning. And I would always watch it. If I caught it, I would sit and watch it. And I loved it. I love the black talking cat. I was a big fan of Sabrina the Teenage Witch. So it kind of has that vibe, with Salem, talking cat. I liked the witches. I liked the little girl and the teenage boy, her brother, and all of them. It's a classic. And I have kind of a thing with sequels. I don't really like sequels. I hate it when they make a sequel off a movie that I really like. Because I'm like, ugh, they're just trying to get more money out of it. And the sequels are never as good. And it's just like a diss. Especially when they do sequels it's been a really long period of time before they do the sequel. It seems to be worse, I think. Like they did that with Die Hard. They made a sequel, fourth movie, way after the original 3, which I love. I love the first one and the third one. I'm not a fan of the second one. But then they made that fourth one years later when Bruce Willis was older, and they made it have all this tech stuff in it, and it was just not very good. And then Indiana Jones did the same thing. They had the 3 classic originals. I like all 3 of those. The second and third ones are my favorites. Actually, the third one's my favorite. And then they made the fourth one years later when he was older. Not very good. One that they did do good with was Jumanji. I was feeling the same way about Jumanji. I refused to watch the new version at first. But then I kept hearing stuff about it, how they're like, no, it's really good. It's not like just a straight sequel. It's kind of like its own thing, but it does have like references to the first one, but it's like it's its own thing in a way. And I really like what they did with the Jumanji. I haven't seen the third one yet. It's sort of this, I kind of feel like there's the first one, Jumanji by itself, and then it's like a remake in a way. It's like it's not really a sequel. It's a remake, but it's not a remake. I don't know how to describe it, but it's like its own thing, even though it is kind of technically a sequel. And then it's like they made a sequel to that one, which was really fast, and I felt like they're just trying to make more money off of it, yes. But it has a funny concept with Danny Glover and Danny DeVito, right? Yeah, I think so. But I haven't seen that one yet. I've seen the first 2, but not the third one yet. So I don't know if it's good or not. The Toy Story sequels are good. That's one that's pretty good. There's a few sequels that are pretty good, but I'm just not a huge fan of sequels. So I don't know how I feel about this one. I guess it's not going to have the cat in it, the talking cat, because he went to like heaven with his sister at the end of the first movie. And it might have that zombie guy in it again, the guy that came up from the grave, but he was like, they brought him back from the dead to help them, and he didn't really help them. He turned against the witches. So I don't know if they're going to bring him back again in this movie. I haven't seen it, but I heard how in the first movie, the witches, they get their broomsticks to fly, and one of them grabs a vacuum cleaner, and she rides on the vacuum cleaner. I heard in this one, they may be riding on a Roomba, like the little vacuum cleaner robot that goes on its own. They might be riding on a Roomba. That's what I heard. I don't know if that's true or not. And I don't know if they'll show it in the trailer or not. But that's all I know. Let's just check it out. I'm talking quite a bit.
I banish thee from Salem forever.
They were right to fear thee. Magic has a way of uniting. Happy 16th birthday, child.
So that was the 3 witches when they were young, like 16. And they were being, like, banished? Or was that witch lady being banished? And then she came to them and was like, I got a gift for you guys.
Legend has it, it's on the 16th birthday that a witch gets her powers.
Lock up your children! Yes, Salem, we're back!
Gilbert, where did you get that candle? We have to get out of here. The witches will be here any second. Ah! The book is alive.
He woke up?
If we intend to live past sunrise, we have to steal their souls.
Whoa, wait, can we talk about this?
No. We must fly! You motherfucker!
Not to freak out. The vengeful maniac obsessed with getting revenge on Salem. Sounds very bad for Salem.
We should get some salt. Why? So we taste better when they eat us? Spray it out.
Okay, that didn't show a lot.
That's not 6 feet under.
Oh, he's back.
Stop! I am a good zombie.
I'm a good zombie. I wonder if it's the same guy playing the zombie or not. He didn't sound the same, but sounded like John Cleese a little bit. But he only spoke for a second. It's a little hard to tell. Did he talk in the first one? His mouth was like sewed shut. I think he ripped it open though at some point. I don't remember. I don't know. That didn't look super great to me. Like, I'm not dying to see it. It just kind of... I don't know. Like, what's the plot? Like, it's just, they came back. Okay, there's 2 girls, woke them up. They're 16 or whatever. They're flying on Roombas. Zombie guy came back. I don't know. It just seemed kind of... But I'll probably still watch it at some point and see. I know a lot of people are really excited about it. Tell me what you thought in the comment section and like, subscribe. Have a nice day. Bye.